Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection to each other. Today's reading is going to be all about the next time you see your person and or talk to them. So whether that's over the phone, in person, through messaging, we're going to talk about this next interaction. I'm going to get started with an energy check on you and your person just to see what you're both going to be experiencing, as well as the energy you're bringing into this conversation or interaction. And then after that, we'll dive into the tarot to talk about what's actually going to happen here. So let's get started with you. I'll pull a couple cards for you and then we'll hop over to your person. I hope you're having a blessed day or night, by the way, and I'm glad you're here with us for this reading. Your first card is the unicorn. This is also the third eye chakra in this deck. Okay, that came out quick. We also have the scorpion. Maybe you have Scorpio placements, sun, moon, rising. I also heard Pluto. Shout out to my fellow Scorpio Plutos out there. Okay, so the energy you are bringing into the connection during this next talk, I feel like you have a very fiery energy. So this is either in the form of jealousy, resentment, anger, or frustration. It could also be passion or ambition. I'm actually going to pull a third card so I can narrow it down a little bit more for you. But your energy is coming through very intense, but I feel like you're keeping it to yourself. Okay, there's something about you keeping your lips sealed, or you're not letting your person in on the fact that you're feeling these very, very intense feelings, okay? You're keeping it to yourself because your intuition has told you it's not the time or place. Your next card is the lizard, so that's making sense. You're feeling very sensitive the next time you talk to your person, which is why your emotions are like 10 out of 10, high up here on the chart, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you, tension is gonna be a little bit high the next time you talk to this person. And I'm not necessarily saying it's going to be a bad thing. It could also be a passionate thing. Like maybe you're feeling like an intense amount of love to this person, but you can't express it for whatever reason. You're very sensitive. You are reading their behaviors very closely. It's like everything is going to be heightened the next time you see them or talk to them. Everything is going to feel like it's cranked up to 10 to you. So honestly, I would say you're probably going to be having a mixture of positive and negative feelings, and you're going to be feeling both of those very, very intensely, okay? So just be aware of that now, especially if you're already somebody that has like a lot of anxiety or sensitivity. If you're very empathic, I would expect to be extra sensitive the next time you speak. And what I want to do is get out a couple cards for your person's energy now, just to kind of explain why this is happening for you and what they're experiencing because of that. But I keep getting the sensation that you're not going to be telling them this directly. So let's say you're a little bit jealous. And when I say a little bit, you're way jealous. You're not going to tell them that. You're going to keep your cards close to your chest. You're keeping it to yourself. Or let's say you have a lot of passion. You feel like it's not the time or place to speak up about that, so you're not going to do it, but you're going to be feeling it a lot on the inside. Or maybe you're mad at your person for something they said or did. But again, you're going to be keeping yourself very much contained because your intuition has told you it's just not the right time for whatever reason. Maybe you'll be meeting this person in... I got distracted when I was talking about you. For some of you, you are going to be a little angry at your person. I'm not going to lie. But anyway, maybe you're meeting them in a public place, or there will be other people around. And so private thoughts and emotions are not good to express the next time you talk to them. That's quite possible. We'll see what's going to happen using the tarot. I want to talk about your person next, though. We have the golden egg. I feel like, yeah, you're not going to have a lot of privacy for whatever reason the next time you talk to them. Maybe this is going to be a quick interaction, or maybe, again, there will be other people around, so you feel like it's just not the time or place to talk about all of your intense emotions. So it's best for you to keep it contained. Your person is represented with the heart chakra card, the golden egg, and the shark. So that's very interesting. I feel like they're not going to be feeling things as intensely as you are, but it's there. Like they're also wanting to express more than they're able to because it's lurking under the surface. If you think about the energy of a shark, kind of like circling below your feet in the water, it's like you can almost feel the tension, feel the pressure, but you can't like face it head on, if that makes sense. And so I think both you and your person in your own ways are going to be experiencing this tension, this pressure, you know, lots of passion you can't act on, or lots of irritation you can't speak of at that moment. For your person, I'm actually seeing that they have a lot of love for you. So maybe they're feeling a lot of passion. You could be as well, but it's not the time or place. That's the vibe I'm getting. So I want to pull some tarot next, just see like why both of you feel like you can't talk about this or express it with one another. We have Strength, we have the Star. That's Leo and Aquarius energy. Okay. Why can't they talk about this, or what's going to happen the next time these two talk? Maybe it's going to be over the phone or something, like you're not around each other. We have the Two of Swords. We have the King of Swords, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let me show you the cards quick, you guys. So what I'm getting is that the next time you interact with your person, like I said, I think there's either going to be other people around if this is in person, or it's over the phone. And so you're not actually around each other. So you feel like you both have to contain yourselves until the next time you see each other, basically. You have to keep it very emotionally detached for whatever reason. And it's not because you guys don't want to express your feelings towards one another, but because it's not the time, it's not the place. So like I said, this is either going to be an in-person interaction where there are other people around, okay? So it would maybe be like inappropriate to have a big emotional conversation or expression with each other, especially if one of you is against like PDA or something, okay? Or it's over the phone and the two of you like physically can't be around each other in the 3D. So you're like, okay, I'm going to contain myself until the time is right, and we'll get to it when we can have some alone time together to talk it out and let it all be set free, I guess you could say. Okay. And it's funny because it's kind of like there's this unspoken communication the two of you will have, because both of you know that this tension is present, but you're not talking about it at all. Like you're straight up ignoring the tension in the room. You're ignoring the elephant in the room with you, but both of you kind of know each other knows. Okay, so this is going to be interesting, you guys. You're waiting until the time is right to act on these emotions and impulses. And honestly, the more I dive into it, I feel like it's a passionate energy we're talking about. I don't think that it's like a resentful or jealous type of energy. It could be, you know, you might be feeling that a little bit more than your person, but your person doesn't have any of that going on. It's a very loving, passionate, warm type of energy coming from them. So I feel like chances are both of you honestly just have a lot of passion. You want to see your person, you want to be able to embrace them, but you can't for whatever reason. So you're like containing yourselves until the time is right. That is what I'm getting. So what we're going to do next is get you a couple of personal messages from universe. These don't have to relate to the connection at all whatsoever. This is just for you, my dear. No matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out for the long road, that the long road has a purpose. Okay, I'm going to hold it up in case you want to reread it. I'm going to get you your affirmation next. Today I am adventurous. Today I will get out of my comfort zone and try something I've never tried before. And as always, I invite you to affirm that with me and the collective below in the comments. I'm going to pack up and leave your reading here, you guys. Thank you again for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe if the reading resonated. And I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night. Bye for now.